Hi, Susan. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Yeah, of course, hon.
So, how have you been doing?
I've been good, just surviving. How about yourself?
Yeah, surviving definitely um, something that you've been bringing up a lot in sessions.
Yeah, well, I got a lot of stories to tell you.
Definitely. So, as we have been working since November and you've been sharing a lot of your stories of your family and your life and a lot of the stressors that are going on, I thought that we might be able to try something different today in therapy, and so I was wondering if you would be open to that.
Yeah, do I get to play with all these fun things?
Yes, so I was thinking that we try this thing called Sandtray Therapy today.
Mm-hmm.
And so with Sandtray Therapy, we have this tray of sand and we have all these figurines. And so with all these figurines, you'll be telling just a little story about the things that you've been thinking about, things just kind of come to your mind. And that's where we are able to access our unconscious thoughts.
Oh, okay. Cool. What's unconscious thoughts?
So unconscious thoughts are things that, such as like dreams, like things that we don't maybe think about all the time, but have been shaped by our experiences, by our senses. And so being able to kind of like touch these figurines and like make a story out of them, we're able to kind of like share what might be things that are like inside of us.
Cool.
So
Can I touch this?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, that sounds great to me.
Sounds great to you?
Yeah.
Great.
Whatever you think works.
Okay, so how it's gonna work is that you're just gonna have free reign to choose whatever figurines you have. You don't have to think too much about it. Whatever is best for you, and you're gonna just make a story, and you're gonna kind of just like put the figurines wherever you want on the sand tray. And my job is just to sit here with you throughout this process.
Okay. Is this a test?
Well, no, it's just more like a way for you to be able to share things that might be a bit difficult for you to share. I know sometimes that when we meet, when we talk about particular topics, like sometimes tears will come up for you, or sometimes it'll be really hard to maybe verbalize it. So this is another way to kind of like share parts of our lives and things that come up.
Okay. I'm down to try whatever you feel might help me
Okay.
feel better and deal with the things that are going on in my life.
Okay, great. So, we can just start now. Feel free and just see all the figurines here. Whatever comes to mind, you can pick, and you can do whatever you want in the sand tray too, however you want to format it or kind of place all your objects. And then we could talk about it after you're done.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good. Is this sand?
This is sand.
Okay. This is kind of fun. It's like being a kid again. I haven't done this in a while.
Sometimes clients who do this will talk about that, how it's like our ability to play and kind of like use our senses and use touch.
Oh, this is me. Pretty little princess. I'm sorry, is this supposed to be a silent activity? Or can I talk?
You can talk
As
as
I'm
much
doing-
as you want. It's whatever works for your process.
Okay.
But I'm just here to just kind of sit with you throughout this process. So you can feel free to ask me any questions, or you can just do the activity as you wish.
Okay. Good to know. I really like the feeling of the sand. Feels really good.
What does it feel like for you?
I just like how soft and nice it feels. I haven't seen sand in a long time, because, been mostly on the streets, hanging out in my car, being around people. But, even though I know we're in Long Beach and we're pretty close to the beach, I haven't been there in a really long time.
How is the opportunity to feel sand right now? What kind of feelings does that bring up for you?
I don't know. It just feels nice.
Just feels nice?
Yeah. I don't know how to describe it.
And that's perfectly fine too. As we do this activity, there might be feelings that come up in this moment, and there might be feelings that just don't come up until after. This is an ongoing process. And so, just like our unconscious thoughts, things that are kind of unconscious, they kind of come to us at various times. There's no expected time for them. So, and then also with this activity, there's no right or wrong way to do it. This is whatever is best for you and your process and whatever you see fit to.
I can't stop feeling the sand.
You can't stop feeling the sand. What's drawing you to it?
I just, I don't know. I like running my fingers through it. I'm just not thinking about anything other than the sand going through my fingers.
It sounds like the sand allows you to kind of focus on the moment.
Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't think about it that way. That I'm not thinking about anything else right now, except the sand. In fact, I kind of stopped putting together my story, so
Okay.
maybe I should keep doing that.
Whatever you see fit. If you think you're done, then you're done. If you want to continue putting more figurines on your story, you can do that too.
Okay. I mean, there are a lot of fun things right here, so I want to use all of them.
You want to use all of them?
I don't think it'd fit though.
Okay.
Mhm.
You can do that if you want to, and if not, you can do that too.
Mhm. I put all these penguins around me for protection.
You talked about how you're the pretty little princess.
Yeah,
And
I
so,
am.
what kind of protection do you need from the penguins?
They just have my back, and I have theirs. Yeah, I miss that, having the people behind me and me in front, and I miss leading and being the predator.
Being the predator. Yeah, that's something that you've brought up definitely in the past in our sessions of like wanting to be the predator as opposed to the prey. And sometimes you feel like the prey.
Well, now I do.
Now
You
you
know.
do.
Can't help it. Those people that, I see all the time, they're just wicked and abominable. Yeah. I don't like them. They take advantage of me.
And so for those people that you interact with in your life, you feel like you need protection. And so from what you're saying, it sounds like that's why you put the penguins over there.
Yeah. I grew up in a community, 10 miles away from here, and I always felt like I had more of a family feel than there is here in Long Beach. Yeah.
So you felt like you might have had that protection or that kind of like...
Yeah, or I knew the people.
You knew the
People were real, they were whole. Yeah, they had soul, but here they're just, they just take advantage of me.
You don't feel safe.
Oh, well, I can take care of myself, but,
And that's a lot to kind of carry too.
Yeah.
How was it like kind of doing this process?
Oh, it's fun.
It was fun.
Something different.
Different.
I like it when you try different things. Can I take this home with me?
Yes, you can.
Oh, thank you. I'll put it in my car.
Okay. And then we'll have, if you're open to it, we can definitely do Sandtray Therapy again in the future sessions. We'll have another Sandtray out to kind of do the similar process, because in doing this process again, possibly more of our unconscious feelings and thoughts might come up, and just feelings in general. So if you would be open to it, maybe we can continue doing Sandtray.
Yeah. Maybe next time I'll tell you a different story.
Yeah. And I'd love to hear it.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll bring it back.
Okay, great. And if anything, if anything comes up from the Sandtray after you leave today, we'll definitely have space to process that too. And if it's helpful for you to even like journal it or write it down, feel free to do that, and we can talk about that next time you come in.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sounds good. Good to see you, Susan.
Good to see you, Delaney.